ladies. It's been a long time.
Hey,
I
girl.
know. I feel like it's been forever.
I know.
It has.
What's been going on with y'all?
Freezing over here.
Yeah. We're in Florida. We're freezing. We just had our 3 or 4 days of freezing. As you can see, all of my plants have died back. Hopefully they'll come back in the spring. But yeah, we've been having like 20, 24 degrees, which is very unusual for us.
Did y'all get any snow? I saw that didn't some places in Florida it snowed?
Yes,
Yes,
Jacksonville and Tallahassee got snow.
Wow.
My friend Bruce said this is their second year that they've had snow, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, but we even
Imagine
got
that.
ice. We even got ice on I-4 in the morning. They had to shut
I
down
heard.
parts of the
Yeah,
highway.
I heard that.
One night was 13 degrees. That's the coldest I've ever seen it here in Florida.
Yeah.
For me.
13 here. That must have been in your area because it wasn't
Yeah,
over.
13 was
God.
here. Okay, ladies, my drink of choice today.
It's a Coke
Oh, you know what?
Zero?
Coke
Zero.
Zero.
That's it. Coke Zero is good. Tastes really good.
Yeah.
And
I
in
love a good
honor-
old Diet Coke.
And in honor for the
Mhm.
FIFA
World Cup.
soccer game. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I haven't kept up. I haven't kept up. Is Haiti still in there?
Yeah. I mean, they haven't officially. Girl, don't ask me nothing about soccer.
Me neither. I don't know nothing.
Her husband. But
I was
did
going to
y'all
be like,
see-
they haven't officially done. I don't even know what they're doing. But yes, they are still as of right
They're
now.
in the Winter Olympics too. But did you see Haiti's Winter Olympic
I
outfit?
did. I
The
sent it to
uniform?
Zeke. I don't know if I
Oh
sent it
my
to you, but I sent it to
God.
Zeke. It was
Oh,
beautiful.
Wait,
I
do you
was like,
know? I'm
beautiful.
so excited that I stood in front of where the opening ceremonies are going to be because I was in Milan. So I'm so excited.
Okay, that's right.
Oh,
that you
that's
were there a couple of
cool.
weeks ago.
Speaking of the Winter Olympics, we all know, we've been seeing it in the news. Savannah, her mom is missing. She was supposed to be like one of the like spokesperson at the Winter Olympics, but with everything going on in her life, she is not. So today we're talking about the case that everybody's been talking about, and it's been everywhere in the news. And it is the disappearance of Nancy. She is the 84-year-old mother of the Today Show co-host, Savannah. Have you guys been seeing what's going on?
Yes, I saw that. I was like, Savannah Guthrie. I was like, I know that name. Wait a minute. I was like, is that the newscaster? Yes. So
From the
my
Today
first
Show,
instinct, because of everything that would happen with Don Lemon, I was thinking had something to do with the administration. I said, is the administration freaking hiring people and kidnapping the newscasters' mothers now? That's what I thought. I was like,
God,
no, I
no.
wouldn't do that.
This is an
I
inside.
said,
This
no,
is
ain't
an
no way in
inside
the world
job.
they would call that fucking job. That's exactly what I thought. I said, what the fuck is going on? Who's kidnapping these people's mothers now? And another thing that I thought,
This is inside. This is inside job.
another thing I thought, do you remember, Lynette, when we had that skater for the Olympics, that what was her name that hit
That
that went
I know.
after the other skater because she didn't want her to go? I'm thinking
The newscaster that
another newscaster kidnapped her so that she couldn't go to the Olympics and that she would be stuck here. That's what I was thinking. I was like, do you think it's what is that?
That came through my mind. That came through my mind too because she got replaced right away.
Yes,
right?
she did.
Wow,
because
that's
she couldn't
crazy.
go.
So
Nancy, her name was Nancy. Nancy
Kerrigan.
Yes, Nancy Kerrigan. She couldn't.
Yeah, she beat that girl. Somebody beat her up.
Somebody beat her up. Another skater beat her up, hit her in the legs so that she could not skate, and it ended up being another skater's boyfriend. That's what I thought too. I was like, oh, maybe it's something like that.
But here's the thing, ladies. When you're 85 years old and you're getting kidnapped, this is inside job. This is not, that old lady didn't get kidnapped. They already found blood. The house is already a crime scene. Okay. She got killed by one of her kids.
Well,
who it is, it's going to be one of her daughters. It could even be the newscaster. The person you least expect is going to do it.
It was the daughter's husband.
You never know. It's one of them. It's one of them.
If you're new to the case and you haven't been following the news, Nancy was last seen late night of January 31st, 2026, at her home near Tuscan in Arizona. She was 84 years old. She lived independently,
Mhm.
and she did need daily medication.
She needs it.
And she needs it, yes. And what alarmed people to go check her house was that she didn't show up for church the next morning. So a family friend had contacted the family and said, Nancy didn't show up to church. So they went and checked, and that's when they discovered her missing from the home. They do not believe that she left the home on her own because her phone, her car, her medications, and other personal items were still in the home. So they are treating the house as a crime scene, and they did find trails of blood, which suggests that she had been taken against her will. There's no proof of life yet, but they do believe she's still alive and she's being held by someone. They have received ransom notes. So yeah, basically that's where we're at because there's no other evidence of anything else. So here's the timeline of her
I
disappearance.
feel like we're
So
investigators now. I love it.
No, I
I
know,
love
like
it.
little suits, like trying to figure this
So
out.
January 31st, which was Saturday evening at
Yep.
5:32 p.m., Nancy goes to her daughter's home for dinner and family time. At 9:48 p.m., the family drives Nancy back to her home,
Which daughter?
and
Sorry, I gotta ask. Which
her
daughter
daughter,
was eating dinner?
not Savannah. The other, I
Okay.
don't know what her other
The other
sister's,
so she was
yeah,
at the other daughter's. Okay. All right.
house with her husband. And I don't know if there was any other people there, but that's where she was, at her daughter's house with her and her son-in-law. So at 9:48 they take Nancy home. The garage door opens at 9:50. The garage door closes. She enters the house, and that was the last known sighting of Nancy. Late night, early morning of February 1st, which is 1:47 a.m., the home's doorbell camera disconnects. At 2:12, the security system software detects a person or movement at the home, but there's no video available because there's no recording subscription. At
Mhm.
2:28 a.m., Nancy's pacemaker disconnects. The pacemaker app disconnects from her phone. And with the pacemaker app, it typically means, like, when it's disconnected, that the Bluetooth is out of range. It's no longer pairing with her pacemaker. And I did look to see if you could, like, do some type of, like, tracking with the pacemaker, if it has, like, GPS, and it does not. February 1st, Sunday late morning at 11:56, a family member checks on Nancy after she fails to appear at church. At 12:03, the family calls 911 to report her missing, and then at 12:15, the police arrive at the home and begin their investigations. So from February 2nd to the 5th has been the criminal investigation. There's been blood evidence, there's security devices, the doorbell's disconnecting, the pacemaker app is disconnecting. They did receive a ransom note earlier
Mhm.
this week, but that hasn't been publicized. So that's where we are. And then February 3rd, around the 3rd, they made a video, or like a plea to the public,
Right. The
which I
public say,
do
"Hey,
have that video. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
to
I don't know.
whoever has
I don't know,
Nancy,
ladies.
send her back.
I
Don't do
don't
Send
know.
anything
her back.
dramatic.
I'll pray.
Girl, I
Her
don't
I
know.
family.
pray. I
Here's
pray that
another
turns
thing
to
that I read during my research was, so based on recent reports regarding the disappearance of Nancy, there has been some conflicting information about her church attendance. So the reason how they got to today that she's missing is that she didn't show up for church, right?
Right.
Um, but so the initial report is that a person from St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church, they called her daughter and said, "Hey, your mom's not at church." But there's some uh, allegedly there's evidence that show that Nancy has not been attending church since 2020 when the pandemic started. She's been going to church
Oh, so she
online
don't go
instead of
regularly.
in person.
ladies, this
Oh
is
my
an inside
God.
job.
The first thing that comes, like, what's the motive of, like, taking
Money.
her mother?
Kidnappings happen with kids and with people that you're gonna traffic. You think
Yeah,
you're
but
gonna
why
traffic
you
an
gonna do
84-year-old lady?
How you
What are you
gonna
gonna
keep
use
her
her
out of the
for?
bed? How is she walking? She's 84
That's what
years
I'm
old.
saying.
Well,
That's
they
what I'm
said
What?
she
saying.
couldn't
Yeah.
travel she couldn't travel far distance, like walking. Like she
That's what I'm saying. How you
Listen,
gonna
if
put her in
it's
a
not
car? No, wait a minute. No other video cameras in the area
I
has
know.
the
I
cars.
mean, the thing
Nah,
is, when
yeah,
you have something like this happening in real time, investigators aren't going to put everything that they know out in the public
yeah, they're
because
not. And
that's
plus,
going to
they're
help
still
them with their
investigating. So yeah,
investigation. Yeah.
they've got some
So
information, but
I'm
they
sure
Here's
they
what
still.
we
have
do
pulled
know.
security footage from like her house,
Yes.
other houses, but like I mean, they're not sharing that. And I'm
And
sure it's
here's
a
what
lot to go through.
here's what we do know, that everybody's still a suspect. That
Oh,
we
Mm,
do
yeah.
know.
Everybody's still a suspect. I mean,
Everybody in the
especially the
family
daughter
is still a
and the
suspect.
son-in-law because they
the
were the
son-in-law.
Yes.
last people to
Yes.
physically see her.
Yeah.
So what
Mm.
I'm saying is, police have cameras. Everybody in this right now, my neighbors
There's
have cameras. We
cameras
all have Ring doorbells,
everywhere.
okay? If the
Traffic
police
cameras. They'll
knew,
know.
if the
They'll know.
police knew from all those cameras that it wasn't the brother-in-law or the son-in-law or the daughter, they wouldn't said that statement yesterday where they said nobody's
Nobody's
been ruled out,
ruled out.
okay? So they
Yeah.
know something we don't know. They're not going to disclose it because now it's a huge
Yeah.
ordeal. But things
True.
like this in this day and age, this doesn't just happen by some cray cray guy or lady who came to kidnap an 84-year-old
Well,
lady.
the ransom note, apparently it was received by TMZ. TMZ.
What?
Make this stuff
They
up.
were asking for cryptocurrency.
It's like they watched the worst movie and they didn't watch it, they didn't pay attention to it, and now they're trying to replicate how a ransom and how a kidnapping happens, and they're not doing very good. They're not doing very good.
No. It's
Why are you gonna put
That's what
your
I'm
life on
saying.
the line to
What would
kidnap
be
an
the
84
motive
year None.
besides money?
None.
I mean, like
None. There is no
Besides
motive because that
money,
lady doesn't make enough money.
somebody else wanted to go to the Olympics.
See?
Somebody
Listen,
else.
you know what?
Nancy Kerrigan. That's her name.
Listen,
Nancy Kerrigan. That's the one that
listen.
got hit in the shin.
That
Somebody else wanted
I
to go to
have
the
to
Olympics.
admit, I have to admit, Chloe, that came through my mind.
so you
That
think
did come
somebody
through
else
my
wanted
mind.
to be up there, the spokesman for
Yep.
the winter
Yeah.
Olympics?
That's what they need to look at. They need to look at whoever that spokesman is and see if they have any relatives or that have been in that area. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
it did come
I
through my
mean,
mind.
to me, it's kind of crazy that her Ring doorbell it captured motion saying that somebody was at the front door or whatever. But because there was no subscription for the recording, you mean to tell me that that data isn't being sent
Yeah. That
somewhere?
data
Oh,
You know
is
it's
what I
there.
mean?
somewhere else.
It's
That
there.
data's
It's
in there.
there.
I
It's
mean, I
It
there.
don't
hasn't
know
been deleted
legally
yet.
how you would be like how you could go about obtaining that, but I feel like when we come to a
They'll figure it
missing
out.
persons case, where is that
I
data?
I
don't
Because
think
get
that
it.
data is there.
somebody must have jammed the internet so that ring stopped
No, and
recording.
here's the thing. Here, you know what they're asking is the daughter, does she have a Ring doorbell? Prove to me that your mom walked out of your house on her own.
Hopefully she's okay, but I mean, they said that she's gotten like life, medication that she needs to live. So or that she's not getting. So I mean, how long would she be able to survive without that medication?
That is what's sad. And I'm hoping that the poor lady doesn't go through that
I'm surprised she was
that
living by
pain.
herself though.
I know,
84. She's still
It's
84.
like
living by
my
herself.
mom.
Maybe some people just like living on their own no matter how old they
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
Maybe because she's still able to actually function as an older person alone, that's why she's still living alone. But
Here's the thing.
yeah,
How much money are they asking for? Have they even said that?
I have no idea. I mean, like I said, they were asking for cryptocurrency. I don't even really know anything about crypto money, or
But there was a
I know that the FBI is offering a reward.
yeah, it was only $50,000. I was like,
Yeah.
girl, Savannah better match that. Be like, hey, $100,000. Bring my mama back.
But like
I don't know.
how does this
Just so weird.
how does
It's
this
just
work
strange.
though? You know what I mean? Like if let's
Mm-mm.
just say like they give them the money, okay? They're asking for like 100 grand and we give them the money. What happens after that? Like, are we gonna meet in a secret area? You go like
Just
what
like
is
the movies.
like
Girl,
what?
just like the
How do
movies.
you
If you
think
give
you're
them
gonna
the
get away
money,
with this
they're
at
gonna
this
kill
point?
her. They're gonna kill her if they give them the money. Because once
This is exactly what I'm telling you about. Yes, we give them the money. What, they're gonna show up and show their face? No, this
Yeah,
poor
it's like,
lady,
how does that work?
this
Because they're
poor
obviously
lady is gone. I mean,
I would wanna know my
before
mom is still alive.
this was an inside job. I keep
Mhm.
saying it, ladies, inside job, and now they don't know how to get out. And they see what happened is something happened, maybe it was an accident, maybe they freaked out, and now they've taken it to the next level because their ransom letters even sound childish, like, they don't even sound professional.
You think maybe some teenagers did this? Some teenagers that maybe
Is there
cleaned her house or
grandkids?
something like that?
Is there grandkids involved?
They
Is
probably
I'm
had
there
just like,
grandkids?
what
grandparents,
are you
but
expecting? Like, I don't even see how she returns home safely, the kidnappers end up with the money, but, like, how you go and kidnap somebody for money, but to me, it's like, what's the end game here? And to get the money, I know, but, like, how do you plan to make all this happen without you going to jail or ending
right.
up dead?
All I know is
Girl.
that we're not in the 1920s anymore when mafia
Yeah.
could do this, right? Put you in a trunk, kidnap you, whatever. Al Capone. This is not Al Capone era. Like, to me, it's BS. I mean, yes, it happened, but I don't think she's kidnapped. I think she died. She's dead somewhere.
Oh,
Mm.
That's
that's
just
so sad.
that's just me. And whoever did it is scared and came up with this lie of you never know. Maybe the sister did it and the husband's trying to help her cover it up, right? Who knows?
How did they get in
There's
the house? Did they say how they got into the house? They break? Was there any break-ins and
I did
entering?
not find anything on that, like, if there was, like, forced entry into the home, no, it's just I mean,
nope.
all it said was that, there was the Ring
The
door
ring camera damaged.
Yeah,
they
they're not giving
searched,
all the
so,
information, so they're not putting out all
yeah,
the information, doesn't look
no.
like. Yeah,
And that's why we don't know anything about the videos and, like, if cameras, because 'cause they're probably having to review so many
all of
people's
them.
cameras, get
Mhm,
permission to even get the video footage and then talk to people.
mhm.
So, yeah, it's crazy.
You
I'm
never
just like,
know.
what is the motive? Okay, because
That's
I'm
what I
sure
want to
this
know.
lady don't
What?
have that much money for you to be like, "Oh,
No,
let
no, that's what I'm
me."
saying. That she didn't
Who
win
came up
like
with
the
that plan? That's
villain.
somebody immature, or like Lynette said,
Yes.
somebody's family.
Yeah, it's an inside job or like somebody she knows. I'm not saying like the sister or the daughter or whatever. It could be a housekeeper. It could be the lawn guy. I
Yeah,
mean, somebody.
I know.
What's the end game? What's the end game here?
they have no
Exactly,
answers.
because you're going to jail alive or not,
Yep.
and either and depending on what you're going to jail for, because like, if this lady dies because,
Yep.
Mm,
she's
Oh,
not
you
getting
got
her now you're going to
kidnapping. You got
yeah,
mhm,
now you're going to jail for all these
homicide.
crimes.
Everything.
yeah.
I
So do we think that she had like dementia? Do we think that she had any kind
No,
of dementia?
no, they said that she was competent, and she didn't show any signs or have any signs of, like, walking off, not knowing where she is, where she's going, so and then the
yeah. If
tr
Well,
not, the cameras would have been
somebody
on
must have rang the doorbell then. So somebody must have rang the doorbell
at
and maybe
1 in the morning.
1:47,
if I
almost
heard
12
my
o'clock in the morning.
doorbell going off at 1 in the
Girl,
morning, I ain't answering shit, okay? You
girl,
gonna
I don't
stand there and
answer it
knock.
at 1:47 in the afternoon. I don't answer it. So you already know. I be looking at the people like somebody
Um,
wanted to be at the Olympics. I'm telling you, that's my theory. Somebody wanted to
the
be at
fact
the
that you
Olympics.
keep saying that is crazy
Somebody
to
wants to be
You know
Olympics.
what's
Lynette
crazy?
is saying it's the family. What are you saying,
Mhm.
Jenny? What are you saying, Jenny? It might be like the lawnsmen.
I honestly, I have no idea who it could be. I mean,
All
it's
I say is poor lady. Poor
Yeah, I
lady.
want her back. I don't want to hear that they killed an 84-year-old
yeah.
lady for no damn money.
I
Come
hope
on.
this was some weirdo. I hope it was some weirdo with some head issues that kidnapped her thinking or maybe he was in love with the news anchor,
And
right?
then
One of
here's
those
Mm.
because
Oh, a
you got those
stalker.
weirdos. Yeah, you got those weirdos that
Yeah.
fall in love with Hollywood people and news anchors, and she wasn't paying
Stalker.
attention to him, right? And now he's getting her attention by kidnapping her mom.
Oh, she would
I
she
mean,
would say. She would say,
oh,
"Oh,
that
it's him." She would say, but yeah, you're right. There might be some stalkers out there
right?
that go
Yeah,
after your
they are.
yeah.
Absolutely.
shoot,
Yeah.
go after your
And
family.
my thing is,
Mhm.
where is she bleeding from? Like, they said they found a trail of blood on the porch, front door. There
Probably hit
wasn't
her in the head or
it
something.
wasn't like a trail of blood leading from the bedroom out the front door. It was just I mean, all of this was happening in the front of the house too. So, because I mean, that's where the blood was found.
Other
Uh,
people have cameras, so I
so
have, like,
yeah.
cameras all over. I was like, it's pointing in I have 4
Girl,
cameras in
yes.
the front, 4 in the back, some on the inside, like 4 in the inside. I mean, there's
Here's the
cameras
crazy
everywhere.
thing. It costs like $20 a year to record it, to like
I
send it
know.
to
Depending on how many
I don't
cameras
How
you
understand.
many
have, because
cameras
I
they got, that's
know
true.
we have Ring and we have a front door and then
Me too.
one
And
above
back.
our garage and then the backyard.
Yeah.
And only our front door camera will record a session because we only pay
Right,
for that
for that one, right.
camera.
Oh, okay. I
So,
pay
like, other
everything.
ones, it will pick up, like, motion and you can,
Motion,
like,
yep, yep,
do a
yep, that's
live
what I have.
video, but you can't go back and look at, like, what
Right,
was yeah.
right.
So, I mean, it could have been a thing of that. I mean, most people get cameras and they don't think about like, "Oh, maybe I should subscribe to the recording so that I would have" because you don't really ever think anything like that's gonna happen,
The
1,
attitude,
Yeah.
to
right?
you, and then 2, you mainly just get it for, like, peace of mind. Most people don't, like, get it just because, like, "Oh my god." They get it just,
I think
for
that
the peace of
the
it.
kids I think the kids should have had some cameras on the inside as well.
Because
Because
she lives at home, yeah.
yeah,
Everybody's gonna
yeah,
be getting
inside the
cameras.
house. Exactly, especially inside the house, you wanna check, make sure
Mhm.
she didn't fall or anything like that. But,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, keep cameras in the house. When I leave, I can check on my mom, see what she's doing, like, "What the hell you doing?"
Yeah.
Well, hopefully
No.
they come
So
out with more information. I mean, I know they're, they can't share too much because then
No,
it
then they
helps
ruin
them
the
gain.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ruin
exactly,
the
But
case.
hopefully
exactly.
we at the end of this we do get to see like what all they were
I
doing on
hope
the
and
back end.
pray. Yeah, I hope and pray it's good news, but I'm gonna go with my gut, and I don't think so. I'm gonna say no to this, and I'm gonna say it's either inside family or it's a stalker, like a stalker that's in love with
I
the
mean, that
news
is
lady.
the only ever kidnapping that I've seen and like the person's peacefully been returned was that Elizabeth Smart. Uh
Well, didn't she, escape or what the sister
I don't
found her
know
or
if she
something like that?
escaped. I don't really know her full story because I was young when all that was happening, when she
Mhm.
went missing and all
That
that stuff,
sounds
and it made
familiar.
The
there's
little
a
blonde
documentary
girl. Netflix, I'm
on
gonna watch that, yeah.
Netflix, yeah, but I mean, that's probably, like, the last time when it comes to, like, a kidnapping that I've ever seen it explode like that in the news and then, like, the person return home safe.
Richmond Home, I know. That's weird.
So, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, that was good
the
though.
odds of her coming home safe is very low, but
Yeah,
I wanna be optimistic for her family.
yeah,
I wanna be
'Cause I would be
optimistic
like
too, 'cause she's an
yeah.
old lady, she's not even gonna remember you guys' name, so just go ahead and let her go. Let her go so we can she can have her
Live
kids.
out the rest of her life with
Okay,
her
exactly.
kids, 'cause they
Yep.
might that is I couldn't imagine being the family my mom, my 84-year-old
Okay.
mom, okay? Like,
What you doing? I told my mom, I was like, "Don't answer the door for nobody. Don't open the door. Lock on the
girl,
door." You know what I'm saying? That makes
I
you think
know.
like, "Don't go nowhere. Lock all the doors."
It's
Jeez.
crazy. It was just like the other morning, Zeke went to work and I was still at home sleeping. Noelle didn't have school. She had to get up and get online, but that was at 9 o'clock. And I hear like the doorbell ringing. And I'm like, who the fuck is at my door at like 8 o'clock in the
Thank
morning?
you. I hate
And
the
it was
doorbell.
some guy in regular clothes. He had on like it looks like he was here to like spray for termites, which we do have people come and spray, but we know when they're coming. They always wear a uniform. And so I get woken up because for one, I hear the door because they parked in our driveway, and
Okay.
our driveway is like right below our bedroom. So I hear the door, then I hear the ring or doorbell, and I was like, "Who the fuck is at the door?" So I pick up my phone, I'm looking, and I'm like, "Who is this man?" And Zeke calls me immediately, and he's like, "Don't answer the door because I don't know who the hell that is." And I was like,
Thank you.
"Okay."
Exactly. Zeke don't play
So
about his baby, okay?
yeah. So Zeke he gets on the door on the comm of the doorbell and he's like, "Nobody's at home." He was like, "What do you need?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm here to spray." And we were like, We don't have people come and spray. He was like, I'm at the wrong house. I'm sorry. And then he
He's
leaves.
full of
Yeah,
shit.
you
So
never
I'm like,
know.
I
girl,
don't believe
Uh-uh.
that shit. I don't believe that
No,
shit.
that's how they
Nah.
scope.
no.
That's how they scope.
That's
Yes.
how they
That's
That's
how
how
they
scope.
that
scope.
woman died. The UPS, remember that story that happened like a couple weeks ago? Or not a couple weeks ago. It was
The
probably like a
whole
month or
family
so
got
ago.
killed, girl.
The whole family died. They pretended to
Except for
be
the kids.
UPS.
And for
Pretended to be
nothing.
UPS.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
They didn't even get shit.
Nope.
I'm like,
That's
you
what I'm saying.
killed
Why do people
mother,
do
father,
crimes?
son, and then in
That's
front of the
crazy.
kids? That was insane.
And the
That's
good thing
crazy.
is she had cameras on the inside and the outside of her house. So
Exactly.
they saw, like,
And that's why I say people
investigators
need to
saw
have
everything.
the cameras everywhere,
Yes,
inside,
I
outside,
agree.
everywhere.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Especially with the
It's
technology we have these days, use it.
yeah.
Use it.
Thank
Yeah.
You know,
you. Thank
I
you.
tell my
Like I said,
parents that. I'm like, use the technology. We got it, use it.
use it.
So,
Exactly. With
and you
all the
know what? You're
technology that we
right. For
got,
having a daughter that is successful, right? You would think that that daughter would have stepped up and put her mom up with some good security. Cameras, at least, you
Yeah.
know?
right. Cameras, security, maybe somebody passed by and check on her,
Yeah, because she's not working, at Channel 13, on
Okay.
Yeah.
Sundays, all
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She is the Good
Even
Morning America
still,
anchor.
I think of, like, how I am as a person. Like, I will never leave somebody's house until I physically see you go
Go
inside your house.
inside. That's
Right.
But
I
I
do the
feel
same.
like with it being your mom, she lives alone. I
You
don't
would
know. I
call
just feel like
her.
as a
You would
like the
call her.
son-in-law, like a man, I feel like why don't you walk her inside to make sure there's nobody in there wait. You know what I mean? Like what if somebody was in
And
there?
like I
I
said,
don't know.
they should have had more security and even like a big dog that they have somebody come and walk them every day and stuff like that because many people are
Yeah.
afraid of dogs and more cameras, more security but they didn't think
Or
anything like
more
this would
like,
ever
hey,
happen.
mom, it's 1 in the morning. Maybe you should spend the night. We'll take you in the morning.
Yeah,
Well,
but
it was
nobody
not
know
it
what
was
day.
well, it was 9 when she got home. It was like
Oh,
Oh,
almost
9
yeah,
PM.
10,
right,
10
yeah.
PM when she got
Okay.
Yeah.
home.
Who
I
knows?
am
Who
gonna be
knows?
very interested to see how
Me
all of
too.
this plays out
Me
Me
at
too.
too.
I'm
the
gonna be
end
watching the news.
because
Yeah.
Think it's
Okay, Lynette
family.
thinks
It's
family. I think it's another
family or stalker.
newscaster.
I'm family or stalker. I'm
I think it's a
either of those.
newscaster, another newscaster.
that is
Or
that is it's like we're watching a freaking movie or something.
Well, it
Like,
did because it's happened before. That's why.
yeah.
It's
Mhm.
happened before. So,
I My theory is it has to be somebody who is in the family or who is close to the family.
yep,
um,
And
I agree. I agree. I
I
agree.
mean, the theory of the
probably.
newscaster thing is very interesting, but I
Hey,
mean,
Only because
damn,
it's
you want a
happened
job
it
that
before.
crossed.
bad?
Listen, it crossed my mind. It crossed my
You
mind. The
see?
same
I
thing.
It
ain't never
crossed
seen
Lynette's
somebody want to
mind,
work
so
so bad.
they're like,
Oh no,
you're
no,
gonna
I hasn't
kidnap her
crossed my
mom.
mind to do something like that, but it crossed my mind that that could have been, and
That could have
Yeah,
been something.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Uh-huh.
It's like,
I
No,
ain't
I don't
never
want to
wanted to
work,
work
let
that bad in
alone
my
do that.
life.
No, me neither.
like, I don't want that
Me
job.
neither.
I
No.
mean, that it's somebody that either it has to be somebody that is in the family or knows the family because nowadays cameras are everywhere. The
That's
person
what I'm
wasn't scared
saying.
to be at the front door in
Thank
front of the
you.
house where the camera was, knowing that, oh, well, information is not going to be
It's somebody
saved.
she knows. It's
She knows
somebody she
somebody.
knows. Yeah.
And
Somebody.
for all of this to be happening like in the front of the house, like,
Oh my God.
you know what I mean? Like, why are we not going
Hold
through
on. Hold on. Can you try taking a 83-year-old lady that's, I don't know, passed out
Out the
because you
back?
hit
Yeah.
her?
In the head?
How? How are
Two
you gonna
people.
carry her out? No, that's
I
if
think it's some youngsters that knew her and knew Savannah Guthrie and was like, oh, you know what? We're
something.
gonna get her mom and we're gonna do
But it's
what you call it.
the thing is, why not take Savannah Guthrie? I mean, she would be the
She might have
most
more security.
valuable,
She might have more security. But she's
maybe.
the one that we want the
Yeah.
money from. She's the
Yeah,
one
but
that would
she's
have the
married
money.
too.
Girl, it might be the brother-in-law. Maybe he needed some money. They asked Savannah, and Savannah said no. Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly, we just coming up with some stories here.
We're just coming up with theories. The brother-in-law and the sister were the last known people to see her.
Hope
If you
so.
guys hear
I
us,
hope it's a
please
crazy.
bring her
I
back.
hope it's a crazy stalker, and they don't know what they're doing, and they're just gonna return her back home.
I hope so.
That
Yeah,
would be
I
the
hope so.
we're
positive
praying for
side.
you guys. We're praying for the Guthrie family.
Yes.